Talking to the Sun is an exciting project to me for several reasons. One is I get to make a record with Serge Merlaud on guitar and the great Tierney Sutton. I have been fans of their music for such a long time in all their projects. It's really interesting because at the beginning of this project, I said that I would write lyrics for 3 of the tracks. That was my goal. And I ended up writing lyrics for 7 and adding a little bit of a lyric to an 8. This record has a lot of Brazilian elements, and even the originals on it, most of them are really rooted in Brazilian sounds. Talking to the Sun is a really interesting song. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted to write. The great lyricist Alan Bergman says that the words are on the tips of the notes of each song. And in this song, the hook, I'm talking to the sun, those are the words that I heard. And I think of it as kind of a song about ambition and changing expectations and changing dreams. So it's youthful ambition, but it's also all of us. We're all excited about things, but we have to adjust ourselves.
We'd just begun to drink in.
The Prince of Calais is a song that was originally entitled Grenouille, which means frog. I don't understand because it's a gorgeous melody. And the original recording of it was played by the great Didier Lockwood. And I decided that it would be great to add a lyric dedicated to Didier Lockwood, the great violinist and jazz master who died too young.
I have my hopes it's true. And if it's my mistake to love you, please don't get me wrong. You know I'm not that strong. Make up your mind.
There are 2 things on the album that are just straight ahead Brazilian bits of fun. And one is Flor de Lis by Javan with the English lyric that I didn't write, but it's a great lyric. And Serge's arrangement of that is great with a wonderful contrafact. But add to that the groove and beauty and power of André with the deepest Brazilian feel that I've had a chance to sing with. And then you've got Benois Sourisse on organ, on piano, and whistling. I mean, these are so great. And the other one is Bluesette. And Bluesette, we're doing a 4/4 arrangement, which the basic of it was stolen from Toots Thielman's Brazil record. But then we added Serge's great contrafact and André Charlier's amazing drumming. So they seem ordinary. They seem similar to the way other people have done these songs. However, I feel like the great team that I got to sing with really elevated both of these arrangements and compositions.
Don't despair, some blue boy is waiting just.
I think Benoit really outdid himself when he arranged the 2 Jobim songs, the reharmonizations and the little touches that he put into both O Não Existe Sem Você and Modinha are some of my favorite things on the record.
Inside of me, time has come and gone, yet every dawn, every song, every morning a breeze and evening.
Laptop Shoro was the last lyric I wrote, and it definitely took the longest to get together. In fact, for a year, Benoit had been saying, "You gotta add a lyric to this." And I kept saying, "This is impossible." And so I decided I wasn't even gonna try. I was just gonna sing it with no lyrics, or maybe it would just be an instrumental on the album. That's not a crime. But then, the more I listened to it, the more I decided I would try. And the one thing that seemed as frantic and as desperate and as frustrating as that music seemed to feel is the way I feel about dealing with computers. And when computers have problems and you can't solve them, and you have to reboot and change your password and get two-step authentication and call the number and wait on hold for 11 hours. So that's what Laptop Shoro is all about.
Have a celebration. Yes, I'll turn off the Wi-Fi and say goodbye. I'll leave it to a younger generation. This is not annihilation from a set abomination. Please accept my resignation. Over and down.
Springtime, I'll Be There is a lyric that I pretty much wrote in one day. I got up in the morning and realized that there were 4 sections of this lovely composition, and I decided to make each section a season. And in each season, the singer is telling her beloved one that even after she's dead, he will find her, and telling her love where in each season to look for her, where each day to find her. And this song is dedicated to 2 beautiful spiritual teachers that I've had. One is the great Lakota teacher, Kevin Locke, who passed just a few years ago, and the other is a wonderful young poet, Luke Gossett. I think of Les Étoiles de Léa as the heart of this record. It's the first song that I really wanted to write a lyric for. Benois Sourisse has a beautiful daughter who has become an accomplished singer, pianist, and composer in her own right. And her name is Leah, and she's blind. And as a child, she, of course, asked a lot of questions, as children will ask. And at one point, she asked her father, "Daddy, what are stars?" She said, "Everybody's talking about stars. Tell me, what are stars?" And his response was to write a gorgeous composition. I decided to write a lyric that would be an attempt to describe stars and the moon to someone who doesn't see, but also a sort of love letter from Benoit to Leah, because he speaks of her with such love, and I think of it as the heart of the record.
I'm talking to the sun. Feel me. I got to pray to find a way to make a little bread. Shut off the voices inside my head. I don't know where to run. Heal me. We got to pray to find a way to comprehend a new happy end. Follow the trend to our destiny.